Okay, hi.
Are you recording?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm recording.
Hello.
So, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Calvin Ip. I'm from California in the USA. My major is computer science and I am currently 20 years old.
Okay, thank you. So, here is our first question.
So let me ask you questions. First, what do you think about the jury system in US?
I think it's really bad because the jurors are chosen randomly, and even if you don't want to participate, you can only be excused if you have a major illness, if your English level is low, and if you are out of the country.
Okay. Wait. So, do you have any other problems with jury system? Okay.
Second question, when you participate in law court as a juror, what is the decisive factor that you judge innocent or guilty?
It would be mostly the logic behind the evidence. So if some evidence provided doesn't seem logical at all, then that would play a major role. And also, I would also have to know if the defendant committed any past crimes before.
Okay, crimes. So, is it something to do with like skin colors or cultures or those things, like some racial things?
No, but
No?
other people might consider that as a factor.
Okay. Okay.
So last questions, how did psychological factors like pressure or sense of duty affect when you view the case objectively?
Pressure would play a major role because even if you think the person is guilty, you might not know if they actually committed the crime or not. So it might make you think, it's like, are they guilty or are they innocent? So pressure is really important, I guess. Because for some people, skin color really does matter. Because growing up in California, I want to say dark-skinned people or people with darker skin color tend to be looked as more violent. So if the jurors are mostly white Americans, they might believe the person who committed the crime is more guilty than innocent, even if the evidence can prove it wrong.
So, then the opposite situation happens. Like, all the juries are dark-skinned people, and the what do you call it? The criminal defendant. Yeah, defendant is like from European American or something.
The defendant is white-skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen in both ways, or like even with Asians or every race, basically.
So you think the skin color matters a little bit or more?
I think it does in some cases.
So do you think it is necessary or better to have jury system inside of court in the U.S.?
I think it's better to have a jury system because without it, if the judge is making the decision by himself or herself, then they might be more one-sided, and that could affect how they make their decision.
So you mean like by jury system you can see both sides of the case?
Yeah, so with a jury system, even if one person is really thinks the person is guilty, the other people might not think so or his way, and because of that it could affect the outcome of it.
Okay.
They kind of go through an airport kind of security, so they would check your baggage to make sure you're not carrying anything bad.
Yeah, I think.
And you also have to dress up nicely for the service.
So do you get any fine or some punishment if you don't show up to jury?
Yes. If you don't show up to the jury duty, then you get fined, I think, up to $100 US, or you could possibly go to jail for a few days.
Really? $100 and
Go tax.
And possibly go to jail.
okay. Okay, the fine is what?
About roughly $1,500.
Oh, really? So you might be really annoyed if you have other things to do and you got called from the jury.
Yes, because I think if you have plans for when the jury duty is, you can ask to extend your service, and then they'll say that you don't have to show up for that jury duty, but they can call you again within the year.
So you can extend any time, in any time?
No,
No.
there's a limit, but I'm not quite sure how much the limit is.
Okay. So any questions more?
Does lawyer have some effect on jurors?
What do you mean?
Persuading for.
Well, the lawyer's job is to persuade either for or against the defendant, depending on which side they're on. So, yeah. So I don't think you could say, I guess you can say they have a way of persuading the jurors.
So
Are you going to ask me again?
just say anything simply.
I think the jury system is really bad.
Okay. Thank you.